Why was it so important for me to kind of talk about the other side of fitness? Well, this is not the first time I've tried to talk about it, but the reason why I find it so important is because I feel that fitness is not really reaching its full potential. We've kind of limited it and put it in a box and kind of tucked it away, and this didn't seem quite appropriate to me. So, one of the kind of sparks to the inspiration was um, when I first started out, I visited a lot of different offices, chiropractor, massage therapy, doctors, all these kind of things. And I realized that at the end of the day, most of these practices are going to prescribe some kind of exercise or stretching program to complement their service. So, this to me means that fitness is kind of the link between many different practices. So, they seem to be underutilized in a way. And also through that same experience, several times later, and I've done it in Kitchener, Guelph, Galt, different parts of Toronto, trying to network with different professionals and talk and speak and different experiences and different styles of therapy, and again, taking in the culture. It's quite easily to notice that uh, as soon as you say that you're in the fitness or exercise industry, there's a change of tone. The respect or the value for what you do is not as high. They seem to talk to you in a way that you are not as great as they are, and not as a positive a contributor to the end outcome of the clients. And it's kind of frustrating and very discouraging if you don't really have a strong foundation in yourself. But this to me means that the value of what fitness professionals are capable of is not being seen as readily, and are being seen from different angles that are not as positive as they should be. Now, that was another thing that I thought really needed to be worked upon, because we are all trying to aim for the best in our clients, and therefore we must work together to achieve this thing in a way of kind of equal opportunity and equal value. Now, another thing that I started to notice is that um, out of all the professions, personal trainers or people in fitness spend the most amount of one on one time with their people. So you create a stronger bond and are able to influence them outside of their activities with you a lot greater because of this time that you spent. And generally, clients are going to be a lot more open. There's less judgment from the fitness person, and a lot more personality, you can say, comes out of the professional, because they have that um, mm, atmosphere that brings about this kind of feeling. Now, this leads to a couple unique skills of personal trainers and exercise people, and this is the one to impart motivation. They are the masters of motivation, and they are very good at transferring their motivation to their clients to get things done. Another piece of this environment is that when people come to the gym to exercise, to a class, they're already they're already ready to take actions into their own hands. They're there to be able to build the skills to get greater themselves and know that they have a responsibility in this. I find in different atmospheres, when things are just happening to them, they're just receiving a service, that they don't have the same will to action that you can find in the exercise realm or world. Another really key point, I think, is the fact that just like um, admitting that you have a challenge is very empowering, because then you can start working on it and you can put the right words to it, so give it the right expression, is how fitness or exercise brings about a greater expression, because you are actualizing, you are creating the action that's going to make the change, which is extremely empowering for the individual, to the point where they can make change over or on their own life and lifestyle. This is a very unique quality. And if we utilize this correctly, we can make profound changes and elevate the practice of exercise professionals, so that they can be more valued by the people receiving the service, and the greater health community. Now we're generally seeing it as more of like a sledgehammer approach. You know, do the exercise, it will work, and we will move forward. I think we have to draw a little bit more from the subtleties that are found in exercise prescription versus just the work hard, train hard, achieve model. And in embracing these things, we can make greater changes to um, the whole outcome of the exercise experience. More and more people are coming to exercise for different reasons. Well, kind of different reasons, but the same thing really is to restore health. And to be able to do this, there are some things that we're going to have to capitalize on, learn more about, to add to our toolbox to be able to kind of rise to the occasion of these challenges. But I think we're able to do so, and we're quite capable of it, um, just the way things are. However, the most powerful thing I find that is really unique to the exercise realm is that we are not regulated the same way that physiotherapists, massage therapists, and chiropractors are. Generally, this is seen as a good thing to be regulated, and it does create a style of professional kind of bravado, but in the same way, it has a lot of limitations. You can't step outside the box that you are placed in because that would be a no-no. It's against some kind of rule and regulation, therefore you can't do it. Whereas the personal training industry allows you to be able to do what you need to do to advocate for your clients to get to their goals, whether it's learning more about therapies or learning more about coaching, or learning more about nutrition. You have the abilities to impart these kind of pieces to your clients. Not to say that you are the professional in that industry, and you should seek further guidance from the professionals that dedicated their lives to that profession. However, we are a great bridge between the client and that profession. And to be able to do this is a great service to the people accessing fitness. And when people are coming to fitness for more lifestyle oriented things, to take on the challenges of aging, to take on the challenges of health issues, then it's really important that we're able to offer this kind of holistic or complete service in a way of allowing them to actualize for themselves, bringing about self-care, the ability to kind of speak with the body and see what it needs and provide that need to it. But again, there are skills needed to be able to do this correctly, safely, and in a way that is strongly positive. I'll talk about the kind of limitations to what we are currently doing with the fitness industry and how we can elevate this new style of practicing exercise or exercise prescription to empower the industry, empower the professional, and empower the people. That will be on our next conversation.